Hey, it's Shebay, and welcome to the Free Period Podcast. My name is Eli Shebay. This is our third year of doing this. I'm joined here by the father who fundraises, the priest who preaches, the travel enthusiast, the president of Straight Jesuit, the Father Johnson. Welcome on the show, Father Johnson.
Thank you, Eli. It's great to be here with you.
Absolutely. I'm so glad you can make it. What's a question that people ask you all the time that you are just tired of people asking you?
Loyola Hall was completed in January of 2022, and that's when everybody moved into those classrooms and offices and everything and started using it. And I think that about a day later, someone came up to me and said, "So what are we going to build next?" I was like, "We just built the largest building on campus, and I'm already getting asked, what's the school going to build next?"
Chop.
Exactly.
What's something fun, what's a fun fact about yourself that some people may not know?
I really enjoy cooking a lot, and I find it therapeutic, relaxing.
What's it kind of like living in you live with all the priests, the alumni service corps members will live there, and you're building the nice big 2-story house.
Yes. So what's it like to live? Well, one of the things that attracted me to the Jesuit way of life was living in community.
Really?
Diocesan priests tend to live by themselves. That just seemed a little challenging for me. Being around a group of people, living with a group of people seemed much more interesting to me, and the Jesuits that I knew seemed to get a lot out of living in community together.
You know how there were cats who live on campus?
Yes.
Do y'all feed the cats?
We do not,
as
far as I'm aware.
Might be someone sneaking them food.
Maybe.
They just hang out around campus?
They do. I think they find enough to eat.
So I've always wondered this. Can you sort of just tell us, sort of about your background, where you're from, and how you sort of chose to be a Jesuit, chose to be a priest?
Sure. So I was born and raised in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and all my family is still there in Chattanooga for the most part. I went to a diocesan Catholic school called Notre Dame High School.
All right.
And loved it. It was a great experience. It was co-ed, a little different from here, but same sort of community feeling, and loved it. Then I went to college after that on a naval ROTC scholarship to Vanderbilt in Nashville. And then after Vanderbilt, I entered the Navy. I was in the Navy on a ship for 5 years, and or I was in the Navy for 5 years on a ship for 3 of those. And the idea came to me as I was starting out my Navy journey, wondered what it would be like to be a priest, and I don't know where that idea, I know where it came from, but I'd never had that idea before. It's not something I sat down and let me make a list of careers, and priest was one of them. It just kind of came to me. And so I said, well, I got to finish my Navy time. So I did that, and the idea came back when I got out of the Navy. I just kept thinking about it, reading about it, praying, going to Mass. I mean, none of this stuff, I wasn't thinking about any of this stuff, in high school.
Yeah.
Or even in college. It just sort of started to happen. And the more I did it, the more I got into it, and the more I thought about it, the more it seemed like this is a good fit. And then entered the Jesuits in 2001, and I've done a lot of things in the Jesuits, but most of my time has been spent here at Straight Jesuit.
Did you choose Straight Jesuit? And if not, what was the process?
So I did not.
No?
I was living in New Orleans at the time. I'd been ordained for 1 year, and I lived with the head Jesuit for our region, the provincial. And the provincial, after lunch one day, said, "Hey, can we take a walk?" So we went out. We were walking through New Orleans. He said, "I'm going to send you to Straight Jesuit. How's that sound?" I said, "That sounds great."
And then you came here?
That's how it works. I mean, he knew I was interested in working in a high school. I'd worked at Tampa Jesuit before and loved it, and sort of doing what Mr. Bishop and Mr. Sider are doing right now. Their regency, I did my regency in Tampa. and loved it, taught English. And so the provincial knew I was interested in a high school. And I'd been to Straight Jesuit before, and so when he told me Straight Jesuit, I was like, yes, please.
Yeah, it wasn't like out of the blue, let's see if this works.
No.
I hear these are kind of a two-parter. What are you most proud of in your life, and then what are you most proud of at Strake?
Oh, goodness. Most proud of in life?
Nice, easy question.
I don't know. I mean, rather than most proud of, I think it's easier for me to answer what am I most grateful for.
Okay, yeah. What are you most grateful for?
This is going to sound cheesy and maybe something that, oh, well, he's a priest, he's supposed to say that. But I really do mean this. I'm most grateful for the gift of faith. I don't know where it came from. It's not something I I'm going to work on this. I eventually said that.
Yeah.
Initially, I've always been, blessed with this faith in God and Jesus, and I think it came from my parents. But without that, I wouldn't be sitting here. I wouldn't. I don't know what I'd be doing, but that's what I'm most grateful for. Most grateful for at Strake Jesuit would be all of the adults who work at the school. Mm-hmm. Some of them I count as good friends, have worked with for a long time, and others are brand new, and it's fun to watch them come and join the community. But when you got a group of people working together for a common purpose, it's fun to hang out together and work together.
Yeah. So I mentioned in the intro you were a travel enthusiast.
Yeah.
Lots of times there are school trips. Mm-hmm. You'll go there.
Yeah.
You accompanied the rugby team that I went with to Spain end of my freshman year. What is it about travel that you love so much?
Oh, that's a great question. I have always enjoyed traveling. After college, I had about 6 months before I had to report to the Navy, mm-hmm. and so I backpacked through Europe. You can buy a pass for the trains over there, and then just get on any train once you're there and go anywhere, and just explored. It's the exploration. I didn't have a lot of money. I was eating bread and cheese for every meal for basically 4 months. I splurged at the end of the 4 months and went to McDonald's in Paris. It's the sense of just discovering something, being in a different place and seeing how different people do things, sense of adventure.
Nice. Yeah, traveling is always one of my favorite things to do. You mentioned how you kind of ended up on the priesthood track that wasn't like in the plans. What did you want to do when you were like 15, 16, the age of most students here?
So I wanted to be, when I was in high school, I wanted to be a politician.
Huh.
Yeah.
Did not guess that.
No? I wanted to be a politician, and I thought about, well, maybe after the Navy I'd go to law school. I wanted to be, I used to watch like congressional hearings on C-SPAN for fun. And I'm still kind of a political junkie.
If you're, like, let's say you're stuck in a room, like a 5x5, 7x7 room, and it's filled with food, and you have to eat your way out of it, what food would it be? And there is a correct answer to this one.
I don't even have to think about that.
Which one is it?
Cookies and cream ice cream.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Now, the odds of getting, depends on how thick it is. I mean, you can't eat a lot of that.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, it's not a big room.
If you're talking about survival and what do I have the best odds of eating my way through, mm-hmm. probably like iceberg lettuce, because you can probably eat a lot of that.
Yeah.
But
I
don't really want to do that.
The answer we came up with, this is more like a get out, like can you get out of the room, is cotton candy, because it dissolves really easily.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Yeah. I'm thinking more of just what do I want to eat.
Yeah, well, hold on to that question.
Oh, okay.
I have some favorites coming up here. What's your favorite pastime, dear? You mentioned cooking. Is that your favorite thing to do?
In general, I like walking. I mean, talk about an old person's boring answer, but I'll every now and then friends will invite me out to Colorado and just a day hike, in the mountains of Colorado. I love that a lot. But around the house, I like podcasts a lot.
Really? Nice thing.
Yeah, a couple of history podcasts that I really like a lot. I like listening to music. I like reading history. Although podcasts have kind of taken over the reading thing.
What's your favorite holiday across the year?
I've always enjoyed 4th of July.
Why? Just
It's in the summer. I like fireworks. I like, eating out, cooking out, cookouts, I think they call them.
that is what they call them. Is summer your favorite season out of all four? Which one is?
Well, if Houston had a fall and a spring, I would enjoy fall and spring, but they don't. We don't. So I would say summer. And I like a Houston summer.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Wow. Haven't heard that many people say those words.
I like, warm, humid. I like that.